Hi, I'm Charles Martinet, but I think you might recognize me better as Mario. Woohoo! And Wario, have a rotten day. And Luigi, and Luigi, everybody cheat but me. And baby Luigi, and baby Mario too. Woohoo! And I've come to Brazil to meet fabulous Mario fans here in Brazil. One day, a friend of mine calls up and says, "You should go do this audition for this trade show." And I said, "Sure, what's a trade show?" "Well, you go and you it's just like acting, but it's a trade show. But this is different, and it's in Las Vegas, so you should do that." And so I went and I did this audition, and I knocked on the door and opened the door, and the producer was there. The camera was already put away. And I said, "Well, can I please just read for this character thing?" And he goes, "All right, okay. Listen, we're doing this sort of virtual reality thing, so you're going to have these things glued to your face, and there's kind of cartoon character there, and he's going to move his, when you move, hello, 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 he's going to go, hello, hello, hello. So you're going to talk to people all day, and then, make up a voice and make up a video game. This guy's name is like Mario, and he's like a plumber, so just do whatever you want, plumber from Brooklyn." And I hear, "Action!" And I turned to the camera and I said in the voice that you hear today, "Hello, it's a Mario. Okie dokie, let's make a pizza pie together. You go get some sausage, I get some spaghetti. We put spaghetti and the sausage in the pizza. Then I'm going to chase you with the pizza. And then I'm going to catch you with the pizza. Then you got to chase me with the pizza. Then I'm going to make a lasagna. Then we're going to chase you with the lasagna." And I don't know what I said, but I just kept talking and talking and talking. And I suddenly heard, "Cut, stop. You've run out of tape. That's it. Thank you very much. Nice audition, we'll be in touch." And I said, "Well, thank you very much." And that, thinking, that's it, the kiss of death. I'll never get this job, because they never say to an actor, "That was nice, we'll call you," never. So sure enough, I left, and this producer got on the phone, Ralph Miller was his name, and he called up Don James at Nintendo and said, "I found our Mario." And my tape was the only tape that they sent up to Nintendo, and Mr. Miyamoto heard it and said, "Yes, I like that," and that was the happiest day of my life, or the beginning of the happiest time of my life. Each game takes a different amount of voice, because some games with more characters, of course, you have to do that voice for each character, and some games are smaller, and of course, for some games like a handheld platform like the DS might have less voice in it than a Wii game. And going back all the way back to the N64. So it always ranges. I fly up to Seattle, or sometimes, I once flew to Japan and did 5 games in Japan, in Osaka and Tokyo, which was just wonderful fun. And but I arrive, and we usually do something like have sushi for lunch, which is my favorite food, or one of my favorite foods. I love food, but it's one of my favorite traditions to go there. We have sushi, we look at the scripts, and we study the scripts, and we look at the actions that are going to be in the game, because each game has new actions and new fun things that are happening. So we get a sense of like how long it is to go, wahoo, or whatever we're putting into the games. And we have a script, and then we also have time to improvise afterwards, which is great, because out of little things of improvisation comes really fun things. I remember in Mario 64, when you put down the controls, we were talking, well, what happens when you put down the control and you want to encourage the player to play, or I guess he's not going to play. And somehow, I don't know who it was, but all of a sudden we came up with spaghetti, ravioli, mamma mia. Spaghetti, ravioli, mamma mia. And that's sort of like, it's stuck, so it's really, every session is wonderful fun. And it ranges from a half a day to 4 days, I think, mostly. It can be a little bit longer. I'm proud of all of the Mario games, because I feel like they touch people in a very nice way. that people get joy from it and pleasure from it. I can tell you, voicing Mario Galaxy was particularly fun in the action of it. And Mario Kart, doing that, I did 2 of those in Japan. There was something so fun about being in the studio with the people that had thought of it and drew it and produced it and were directing it, and they knew exactly what they wanted. And Smash Brothers Brawl too. The producers were like so full of passion and joy for the game that we were making in that moment, that just being in those studios in those moments for those things, absolutely unforgettable. Obrigado a todos os fãs do Mario em Brasil.
Yeah, I'd like you to do something like that.
Vocês
são o máximo.
Vocês são máximo. I'm never gonna remember that. Vocês o máximo! Woohoo! Good?
And now if you could
Was
do
it close? It was close. Vocês. Vocês são o máximo! Woohoo!
You're making it look good, don't worry.